Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
Good is good, brother. Good is good. Okay, and state your city and state for me, please.
I'm on the train. It might cut off. Can you give me like 30 minutes?
Okay, cool. All
Okay.
right, all right. So that is a client that we have here, and people. I'm gonna tell you guys something. A lot of you guys don't understand the depths of doing this business. And the depths of doing this business is doing it to help you become the most efficient way possible. When a person says to me that their motion was denied, I try and find out why exactly the motion was denied. So when a person gets reaches out to us for service, I'm going to cross all the T's and dot the I's, and I'm going to read. My clients know that I'm a night reader. I shut down 8, sometimes 9 o'clock at night, 8, 9 o'clock the most latest. And I read motions. I read the stuff that people send me. And when I read the stuff that people send me, it gives me a clear understanding as to why we filed a motion and it was thrown out. Now, the first time you say we filed a motion and was thrown out, I'm not going to be skeptical. But when we start getting like, we drafted up 10 motions for you and 5 of them got thrown out. Now I'm saying, and here's what the client is saying. The client is saying, you ain't doing this right. No, because once the motion get accepted, our method is effective. However, what I always tell individuals is you got to know how to argue your points. And the problem with a lot of fathers is they don't know how to argue their points. What a lot of men got to understand and what they may not realize is that the answer is in your paperwork. So I'm going to break it down like this. A woman will say to you, you abandoned your child. Hear it all the time. Once you get the non-custodial status, there is no way possible you can abandon your child. That doesn't apply. That's like it's raining outside and you opening up the convertible top on your car and you're saying, I have no idea why I'm getting wet. A lot of you fathers, you're non-custodial dads, but you don't understand the perspective of the word non-custodial. The word non-custodial changes everything. The word non-custodial puts your situation in an entirely different light. It's being said right now that Wendy Williams is in an old folks home, but because she is and has given power of attorney to her life to somebody else, Wendy Williams can no longer dictate where that person that has power of attorney over her life, where she goes. That is the power. A lot of fathers, okay, if we're filing paperwork for violation of the ability to say where you want this child to go to school, and we're filing it and they're throwing it out, and we're filing it and they're throwing it out. When I ask you for a copy of your custody agreement, I'm going to find my answer there. So I want to be clear about something. And I mean crystal clear. If I look at your paperwork and it says sole legal, that explains everything. Let me say that again. If I look at your paperwork and your paperwork says sole legal, and you're fighting to say, no, I want the child to go to this school, and the mother says, no, the child is going to go to this school, and you say no, because you don't have equal legal, it's not going to happen. The problem with a lot of you fathers is you don't understand the perspective on sole legal. And then it says you have access, or should I say, you have a say. Here's a say. When it says she has sole legal, but you have a say, here's a say. I think they should go to the other school. That's your power. That's it. That's your power. You have no other power than that. The unfortunate thing is a lot of fathers don't understand this narrative. A lot of fathers are under the impression that, oh no, it says I have a say. Yep. You can express how you feel. Doesn't mean nothing. Once again, when you guys get the non-custodial status, you must understand this. So if I say to you, go get me some yogurt, and you bring me back non-fat yogurt, it's not going to taste like yogurt. And you went and got non-fat. Non-fat don't taste as good as fat. But the key word in there is non. Okay? Need y'all to follow me. When you decide that you are going to go and get a job, you need money. Are you going to go work for an intern? Are you going to do that? When you seen the Will Smith movie In the Pursuit of Happiness, and they said, it's a non-paying intern. He said, I can't take that job. I was unaware of that it was going to be, I need money. But then he took it, and the rest is history. But it was non-paying. So a lot of you guys, because you didn't understand the fight when you accepted it, you got the non-custodial status, and then you went later on down the line and you wanted to try to employ some father views. Employ, get it? Pun intended. And it's like, no, the mother says, no, we're not hiring father's opinions. The word non changes the dynamics of everything. You cannot, under circumstances 0, expect to get a custodial status, and you are a let me back that up. You cannot expect to get custodial preference, custodial rights in a non-custodial status. When you see you have non and they have sole, sole means you don't have no rights. Now, once again, if you have access, then you must apply to the legal authority to obtain that access. A non-paying job changes the dynamics on a job. No one is a career volunteer person. I've never seen a career volunteerer. No, I haven't seen it. I've never seen a career intern. I've never seen a 30-year career intern. I've been working here 30 years, ain't got a dime. Never seen it. Never seen it. Got a feeling I never will. You guys got to understand the perspective and narrative of your situation. And the problem and the reason why a lot of you fight beyond your situation is because you don't want to accept the facts of what you are. You know, listen, I'm going to tell you guys today, and today is the 9th of February. I fought from day one to get the top tier. I didn't wait 5 years and then crashed and straight crashed into the fact that I don't have no ability. I don't have the power on anything. I never did that. So when you do, you have to understand that. You have to understand you don't have the power to do that. You have to understand that. And when you understand that you don't have the power to do that, honestly, you'll adjust your fight to start. When we file motions, they have to accept them because you're making an argument based on your actual rights. So what do? You fight to maintain and get equal soul, equal physical. That word equal, people, you guys, the fight that you're in is colossal. The fight that you're in is big. And anything other than you saying, I fought for this in the beginning, then that's what it is. But when I read your motion, I can't see all these words that don't give you the right to speak on what you're trying to get. Those are the facts, and that's just what it is. I want to thank you guys for checking me out. I want to thank Mr. Mark for that $5 contribution via my Cash App. I will ask that you guys please hit that like button. Share my videos, man. Please share my videos. Fathers need to hear this. Fathers need to understand. I'll catch you guys on the next one.